When the girls start fights, hey, when you're talking to your girls, do you talk about me? Do you say that I'm a sweetheart? Do you say that I'm a freak? Do you tell them white lies? Do you tell them the truth? Do you tell them that...
G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran and welcome to another GuitarZero2Hero song tutorial. And in this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to play Girls Talk Boys by 5 Seconds of Summer. So for the basics of this song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning, no capo. There's 5 chord shapes that you'll need to know for this song. Now if you want to master your chords back to front, then head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. So the 5 chord shapes are going to be E minor, C, G, D, and finally A minor. So to start the song off, there's a 4-note riff that starts on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So you're going to hit that, then the 2nd fret of the 6th string, then the 1st fret of the 6th string, and then you're going to slide up to the 7th fret. So like that. So you pluck first and then you slide up to 7. So those 4 notes sound like this. Like that. So to start this intro / chorus, we're going to hit the open E string, and then you're going to mute it quickly after you play it. And then with your index finger, we're going to bar the 7th fret for the 3rd and 2nd strings. And you're going to put your ring finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Now you're going to pluck the 3rd and 2nd strings together, and then you're going to lift your ring finger and pluck the 7th frets on the 2nd and 3rd string. And then quickly with an up strum, you're going to put your ring finger back on the 8th fret and hit the 2nd and 3rd strings, like that. So far we have this. Then you play that set of 3 high notes one more time, which sounds like this. So in total, we have down, 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 up, down, down, up. And you repeat that twice. Now our next section is going to be very similar, except we're going to hit the open A string, and then we're going to move our index finger up to the 12th fret of the 2nd and 3rd strings. And we're going to have our ring finger ready on the 13th fret of the 2nd string. So you hit the open A, mute it shortly after, and then we're going to pluck the 2nd and 3rd strings, lift the ring finger, pluck the 2nd and 3rd, and then quickly put the ring finger back on 13th fret with an up strum. And then you play that set of 3 high notes again. So for this next section, we have... Now you play that again, but we're going to cut the last 3 notes. So we're going to hit the bass note, we're going to play the set of 3 high notes, like this. And then we're going to go to our 4-note riff that we had at the start of the song. So all together for the chorus / intro, this is what we have. Now if you're a beginner and you're having trouble playing all those riffs, you can just basically play an E minor chord with a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. Now the E minor will be played for 4 strumming patterns, and then the A will be played for 3 strumming patterns, and then you'll play the 4-note riff, which should be easy enough. So the super easy version will sound like this. Now when we get to the verse will be basically exactly the same as the intro and chorus that we've learnt, with one exception. So basically in the verse, the first time you're playing that full riff, instead of playing this at the end, it's just going to be a break. It's just going to be a pause, and then the riff repeats. And then the second time we play that whole riff, that's when we implement the 4-note riff. So in total, the verse will sound like this. pause. Now we get to the pre-chorus and it's very easy. There's 4 lines of chords here. We start with C, G, and D, and that's the first line. The G and the D are also going to be played for half as long as the C. So the first line will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the second line is very similar, except we replace the C with the A minor. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we get to the third line, it's going to be exactly the same as the first line, except we're going to start strumming along with a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. And the third line will sound like this. And then finally for the fourth line, we have A minor, and we're going to strum that with the strumming pattern. And then we're going to play the 4-note riff at the start of the song. So the total pre-chorus will sound like this. So now I'm going to be playing all the sections of the song, and I'm going to have a vocal backing track on top for some context. So feel free to repeat this part as many times as you like to practice and see how you go.
I've been talking to my friends. The way you take away my breath, it's something bigger than myself. It's something I don't understand, no. I know we're young and people change, and we may never feel the same. So baby, tell me what you say. When the girls talk, when the girls talk boys. When the girls talk, when the girls talk boys.
So be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. If you've enjoyed this lesson for Girls Talk Boys and you want to see more in the future, then it would help so much if you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave your thoughts, comments, questions and requests below, and I'll see you next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.